Hey, my name is iostux and I'm a professional Overwatch coach over on iostux.com. Welcome to Overwatch in a nutshell, where I explain game concepts in a simple way. Abilities in Overwatch can be categorized as either proactive, reactive, or opportunistic. Understanding which category an ability belongs to is crucial to optimizing its usage. Proactive abilities are abilities that we want to use as frequently as possible and which don't have any specific usage requirements, meaning that we should be able to use them on cooldown, as soon as they become available. Examples of proactive abilities are Reinhardt's Fire Strike, Moira's Purple Biotic Orb, or Ashe's Dynamite. While there are situations where you may want to hold onto them for a few seconds, 99% of the time, the best way to use the abilities is to use them as soon as you can and as frequently as you can. This maximizes the amount of ult charge you generate and the amount of pressure you apply. Reactive abilities are the exact opposite. They're abilities that we want to hold onto as long as possible without losing a fight. This is usually because simply having the ability available already exerts pressure on the enemy team. Examples of reactive abilities are Ana's Sleep Dart, Tracer's Recall, or Baptiste's Immortality Field. Using our Sleep Dart, Recall, or Immortality Field creates an opportunity for the enemy team to punish us. If an enemy Zarya sees us use Immortality Field, she knows that she can use her ultimate without us having any way of defending ourselves from it. We want to use reactive abilities only when the pressure applied to us becomes impossible to withstand. If you can survive without having to use an reactive ability, you're better off holding onto it. And lastly, opportunistic abilities that fall somewhere in between. They're abilities that we want to use as often as possible to make sure that we benefit from the value they generate. However, these abilities are more situational. Unlike proactive abilities, opportunistic abilities require certain circumstances to generate value. Examples of opportunistic abilities are Ana's Biotic Grenade, Mercy's Resurrect, or Reinhardt's Charge. What differentiates these abilities is that they have a chance of whiffing, which basically means that they can be used without generating any value. Proactive abilities are mostly used for pressure and ult charge, which means that as long as we hit someone with them, we are happy. Opportunistic abilities are a bit more selective. For example, if we are in a 3v5 situation, we want to continue throwing Biotic Orbs or Dynamites at the enemy team to generate ult charge. However, we don't want to use our Resurrect or Charge In as Reinhardt during these situations because we risk creating a stagger, something I'll explain later on. Just because the Resurrect doesn't get cancelled, our pin hits an enemy, or a Biotic Grenade hits something, doesn't mean that those abilities actually generate any value. If we resurrect someone, we have to make sure that it doesn't kill us in the process, and that the person we resurrect won't die a few seconds after. If we pin someone, we need to make sure that the risk of committing to the pin is justified. If we land a nade, we want to make sure that our team is in a position to capitalize on the nade. By understanding which of these three categories your abilities fall under, you can better evaluate whether you're using them optimally in-game. Use proactive abilities as much as possible, reactive abilities only when absolutely necessary, and opportunistic abilities when the reward outweighs the risk, either direct risk through death or risk of opportunity costs by not having them available for use at a more opportune time. I hope that this helped you understand ability usage better. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. My name is iostux, and I'd like to thank you for learning.